Sir, what do you think fusion research is?
It's when the nucleuses of atoms fuse together under great heat and pressure. As far as I know, I don't understand the whole process real well.
Deuterium, 1 proton and 1 neutron. The child represents the binding energy that holds them together. Its heavier relation, tritium, 1 proton and 2 neutrons, and again the binding energy that holds them together. Let fusion commence. The protons and neutrons come together, and there is now some binding energy left over. This is liberated, and a spare neutron flies off, leaving helium, 2 protons and 2 neutrons. That's fusion. Deuterium plus tritium equals energy.
Now, as you can imagine, feeling is running pretty high about now, and there's reason for it.
The program has progressed slowly, in my opinion, because the problem is so very, very difficult. It's probably one of the most difficult scientific problems that man has ever undertaken.
Still, there's no fundamental reason why nuclear fusion is not achievable.
To ensure that Eve will have the electricity she wants when she wants it in 1980, when power demands are expected to increase to more than 3 times what they are today.
Let us set as our national goal, in the spirit of Apollo, with the determination of the Manhattan Project, that by the end of this decade, we will have developed the potential to meet our own energy needs without depending on any foreign energy sources.
When I came into this project almost 20 years ago, there was a tremendous amount of enthusiasm. Everyone was confident of success. And the reason that mood then faltered for about a decade is that this enthusiasm was a kind of ignorant enthusiasm. If you don't know the subject, then being a good, healthy, cheerful, red-blooded scientist, you're naturally enthusiastic. So after this initial enthusiasm, then came a decade of caution and skepticism, and now, after 20 years, we are back to enthusiasm. The important difference is that the present enthusiasm is based on information.
Fusion research and development problems are very complex. We feel that we have a very good understanding of what those problems are, and we are mounting a vigorous and expanding program to solve them. Later this decade, we expect to achieve a major program milestone, the creation of reactor-like conditions in a hydrogen plasma. In the early 1980s, we expect to create many thermal megawatts of fusion energy for the first time. And in the late 1980s, we are aimed at producing the first electrical power from fusion. After we operate a fusion demonstration plant in the mid to late 1990s, fusion should then become a commercial reality, ready to begin to relieve our dependence on other energy sources as we start into the 21st century.
Ample electric power, so that Eves of every age can live their lives fruitfully in their electrical gardens of Eden.